to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb.
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that? I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
On purpose, but in fact she tried to best to keep them. That strange creature up here.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret. No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
She's not from Teyvat, the moon of Teyvat. Just a completely different planet. Thunder?
No. We're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question. To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
Those certain regions could blaze through that, and it's right out. She wants to talk about it. Should I ask?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Get child? No! Fuck yeah, no!
Well, your last question?
Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to do it?
Ajax, his situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then,
such a waste
let that
of a
motivate
question.
him to reach his full potential.
Account for how slowly time passes here.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
Just because he looks down on the weak. I haven't heard her true voice.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Damn it. Fucking Dahlia, man. I don't want Dahlia. Why is this happening? Like the universe knows. It's like, hey, it's so hard to get constellations for 4-star characters, and it left and right, Dahlia.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself.
Just follow.
Well, that's in an awkward spot.
But taming the beast within is tougher.
Take me up!
Ugh.
Wait. This is near the chasm, right?
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety. Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
All right. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Believe it or not, I'm actually nervous about this fight because the entire fucking training was using the hydro skill. Like, I don't want to fucking use that, man. It's so janky. Oh, wow. Oh, ooh. So nice. So nice. Damn. D3. You're going a little overboard there, man. Really? 80 crit. So she has a crit circlet on, pretty much. And she's 90, right? Yeah. Her crit damage is pretty low. Weird. That's kind of weird because her entire kit revolves around having Hydro and Cryo on the team. How is she going to create Void Rifts? Oh my god, no. No, no. The fuck is this, dude?
Water jet!
Really? Like, I don't know how to use Skirk without fucking escaping from him. Like, this is a really bad combo. Not the Traveler as your off-field. Like, what the fuck is this? Okay, I just want to know, if I hold, will I like launch myself forward? Because you know how in weekly boss fights and things like that, as long as you don't move, the fight won't start. So literally, if you go into a fight like that, can I just use my skill to charge my burst? Or
All
like
things come
using
to
my
an
skill
end.
trigger the fight? Like,
Even time itself.
see.
Merciless.
Shit, damn it, it launches herself forward. No. I didn't want that shit.
Merciless.
This is why I want Skirk. Like, she can charge her own burst before every fight. That's awesome. Damn it, come on. Why did that skill have to launch herself forward? Dumb. Fucking Hydro Traveler, really? Really? Oh my god. Really? Really? They just fucking hate you. Seriously, why didn't they just give you, like, Escafone or something like that? This is horrible. I know this is for story. It fits the story, but damn it. This is why, like... Oh, that's why they forced you to use Hydro Traveler during that training.
Look at all these spikes! Careful, don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
God damn it. Stupid this is. Like...
Into the void. Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty, like an abandoned house.
Oh my
Let's
god,
press
oh my
on.
god, oh my god, oh my god! Charge up.
Merciless. Fearless.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything!
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is? Our opponent must have covered his tracks just in case. Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly. stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down.
What? Oh.
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Oh shit, Traveler. You alright?
There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
In the Gwali Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power, whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate, if you want. I believe that's the term they use in this world for arbitrary coincidences like this. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost. I'll cope. Well, done gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions.
What?
How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal?
Who's she talking to?
Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar. It looks just like that narwhal's horn!
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, she's talking to whoever doing this.
You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sortologi.
The Foul? Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Look, it's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
Please. I don't want to use Hydro Traveler. Please don't let me. Don't force me to.
Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Oh god. Oh god.
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is
Whoa,
minor.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run!
What? Oh, fuck you. Did I just miss the marker for that? Yeah.
Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse!
all these enemies can knock you
This guy's
off.
power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to
Whoa, whoa.
investigate in the first place.
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master. Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
Nah, it won't end here.
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us! We have to help you get it back!
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better? Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength. So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this.
What is it?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where?
Are you following me?
Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
He'll know something about Master. I'm sure of it. Next time, I need to be ready. Oh, this. It's a star crystal suit. Abyssal energy is scarce in Teyvat. Wearing this helps me access it more freely.
Oh.
It stores concentrated abyssal energy that I can draw from on the go. When the energy runs out, it reverts back to its original form.
Oh, wow.
Fine. It was just a scratch. It'll take time to recover my strength, of course. But adapting to situations like this is nothing new for me. Found somewhere to rest. Well, lead the way then.
Where are we at now? I don't even know. Are we at 50 or 60? Fuck you. And fucking Nether Dahlia. God damn it. Why are you so horny for Dahlia, you fucking game? Seriously. I would not use this with Skirk. I'd rather use Layla. Let's do another. Fuck. That's probably 70. Yeah, but, God, man. I'm not gonna be able to get the weapon, am I? Fuck. Literally, I think this is it. Like, this is where I actually cave and use real money to actually buy something for a character. Like, I want her weapon, minimum. So, if it like, at the end of these 20 days, at like a day before her banner, if I don't get her weapon, I will use money. Fucking luck, man.
I'm a little out of practice these days.
Yeah. Oh yeah, early pull 40 to failure. And then it's like, oh yeah, now it's a guaranteed. Ah, too bad. You're gonna go full 80 pity.
Let's fly.
Fucking Mona constantly. You at least have given me a Diha.
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like, I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's
Or
safe
mercenary.
to use.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. All always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames? Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start, but things are different now.
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave! Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling.
Quiet.
Talking to no one around.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
So she's being haunted by her
alone live
past.
on.
Survivor's Guild?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
Oh shit, I forgot to turn off co-op.
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Whew! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. No,
I think we can
I
skip
need to meditate for...
Ooh.
Thanks.
because I forgot to turn off co-op shit. We'll do that cutscene again. The fuck? Can I have the Skirk ingredient? Sure, I guess. I'm gonna pause it here until this guy leaves. Just to be... because it's my fault for the thing. Why is that so small? This is different now. Alright, so I'm gonna pause it here and then start it back up once he leaves. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, the guy got his flowers and he left. While he was doing that, I was just doing the weekly battle pass stuff here. Alright, let's go back to the story.
Let's fly.
We'll do some individual pulls here. I think I'm at 70. Oh, let's do 10 here. Wish. Yeah, hot garbage. A refund. That's nice. What was that? That was 4, 5. Oops. Backed up too much. 6. There's your Skirk.
I am Skirk, disciple of Sirtologi, the Foul. You've proven your strength to me along your journey, and earned the right to speak to me as an equal. Now, let me witness how your fate unfolds.
There she is. At what? 76, I believe? And I have... how many? 50? 50? No, fuck, wrong. 50, 60, 70. And plus, like, I'm close to another 10 pull, which I'll probably get in a few days. So 80. I have 80 pulls. Oh my god. So I'll definitely get a chance. Get a chance at her weapon. And there's no way I'll probably get C1 Skirk.
When you lose your way,
Oh, there's
gaining
Skirk.
some altitude can bring some perspective.
I have everything to max her out. Let's get her on a proper set here. Yep.
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it. Does she
Okay,
have a
so-
job or something? Wait, no.
Like I said,
After what we saw
when
at
someone
Wally
joins your
restaurant,
co-op
that
and you're in a
seems
cutscene,
impossible. Can you
it
imagine?
pretty much you have to do that
collecting
cutscene
my
again.
paycheck. Oh, sure. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure.
You heard all the...
A sonorous voice.
Then...
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No. Sorry. Paimon totally misspoke. Okay, fine.
I noticed there was only one bed.
Wait, what?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just look... whatever. Let her tire herself out. Let's get some sleep, Traveler.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Keep your gaze. Run.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk?
About 60%.
Whoa! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short. No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Oh. The cutscene. You mean see you in 2 days? I'm staying in the same room as her.
Morning! Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now? Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh, wait! Breakfast! That's it! Paimon will go get breakfast! Skirk is gonna be starving when she wakes up. Be right back.
No, this thing's outside? What is this? What is this? A sea? Could this be a Seelie from her planet? Or Seelie's native to only Teyvat?
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams. This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then. Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this. I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again, too. Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right? Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here, so what's your impression of this place? Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions, flowing forward as one. But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past, and all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was. She cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past, and begins anew.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
Oh, 1 second here. Phone here. The way she says sad things to think about has been. Why does it have to be?
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the truth of it all. Soon, you'll understand everything.
Yeah. Well, that's a new animation. Oh! This is where she found the drawing when you started the game.
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away.
Aww.
Indifferent as ever.
A microcosm of her entire life.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life. Let's keep going. It's still a long way to the source of the river.
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, I shall teach you no more. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey.
Oh, he literally said,
and piece
make connections.
Together a new future from the shattered remnants of your past.
I thought he would be more cold-hearted. I thought he was the one who told her, don't make connections with people and blah blah, you know. But no, he said literally make friends, embark on your journey, make connections.
We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why would you do that?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear, so deep it can be felt in the bones.
I wonder if that's
But
like
as living
the
beings,
final version of
we all have
Story+Wishing.
an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus pain dampens over time. And the acrid taste of fear becomes but a distant memory. Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood, or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
Wait, did Story+Wishing like put a curse on her to have all these voices attack her? Is that who did it? Or is that just her own guilt?
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Story+Wishing, looked like at one point in time.
At one point in time.
Of course. As a higher being, physical form is a triviality to him. He could appear as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
That's like Skirk and child. Now I see why Skirk chose to self humanity. Story+Wishing told her to put down roots here, while at the same time threatening to destroy whatever life she managed to create.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Story+Wishing is terrifying. The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. The power to crush all things. Shall we keep going? Let's see. We're about halfway there. We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Story+Wishing.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful, useless ploy.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you keep thinking? Maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot.
Oh, so you did have other disciples.
Before me, even fate bends the knee. So, I will teach you everything I know. train you by whatever means necessary, in the hope that one day you might surprise me.
But I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void. You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master.
From that day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness, and fatigue. After some time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions, like her master. How should I put it? It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became the Skirk you know today. I'm nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is the final stretch. These are Skirk's happiest memories. What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. And when song filled the air, not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying along. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child. Always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea. The secrets beyond the stars. And that merchant ship packed with adults wearing those strange clothes. Yes, the ship. That was the beginning of the end.
I'm guessing this merchant ship was a spaceship.
It was a spaceship.
Yep.
When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish trade. Skirk's parents, her relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with open arms and allowed them to explore the planet. To them, the visitors were guests and should be treated with hospitality. No one had any idea of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet. Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, only fire and ruin awaited her. Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. The shop owner with the bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher she had made fun of just that morning. Their lives were discarded like worthless trash.